So what's in the box? Like I said, obviously, it's not a TV. And if you're familiar with what this shape of box is, well then, it's a dead giveaway. But if not, well then just... I mean, obviously, right? Right? This is the Poseidon X. It was developed and built as the answer to the entry-level bike that looks more expensive than it is, and because of it, becomes something you're a lot more proud to own. Its regular price on the Poseidon website is $600 US. That's it. 600 bucks. That honestly gives me zero context, so wow. 809 Canadian dollars. Lewis from Poseidon emailed me upon the release of this saying that I needed to try it because it answers my request for exactly that. A cheap bike that looks way better than what it is priced. And honestly, in looking at it, I'm just, eesh. I think it hits the mark. So just to quickly go through this after building it, it is an aluminum frame, tapered head tube, carbon fork, aluminum steer, unbranded quick release disc wheels. They use a 6-bolt disc, and surprisingly it actually uses flat mount calipers. I didn't expect that. It is described as a cyclocross frame, however it does come with all of the provisions for putting a rack on, 4 bottle cage mounts. I mean, if you want to go high, low, and then one on the bottom here for the third, and then of course your seat tube one. The fork has rack bosses in the middle, so you can put a rack on the front. So this thing's certainly not limited to just being a cross bike. It can easily be used as one, especially with the tires that it's equipped with, small block 8s, which are 35 mil. If you're gonna do cross on it, you'd obviously want to throw something else on, but to get you going, totally fine. Lots and lots of mud clearance, but what that also means is tons of room for like a gravel tire, if that's what you decide to do with it. In my opinion, a complete godsend for all of these entry-level, budget, good-looking bikes is Shimano Clarus being upgraded to look like a higher-end group set. Updated Clarus 8-speed sits on the bars, dealing with braking and shifting, and obviously those are paired with Clarus 8-speed rear derailleur and front derailleur. Gearing is a mix of like cyclocross double and like adventure range sort of cassette. It's a 1134 cassette and I believe a 4634 chainring set. The chainrings are stamped steel. They are nothing to write home about, but that in my opinion is fine because I feel like this is kind of a shoo-in for like a one-buy upgrade. If you can get a chainring that sits this bolt pattern, I suspect that it is a copy of new style Shimano 4 bolts. At the very least, it is nice to see an external style threaded bottom bracket on a bike for $600 or 800 Canadian dollars. Currently there's 2 offerings that I would consider worthwhile. Right now, I think this is the better looking of the 2. But it's 9:30. I can't go ride this tonight because it's freezing out and very dark, icy, a lot of problems. So, expect a full review hopefully this weekend, and hopefully that deals with the annoyance of yesterday's video where I just showed you a box and didn't open it. First impression, first look without even riding it, very impressed. Now I gotta get out through all this.